I was almost sex trafficked
I could see that.
when I was like 16. This is a great story.
They brought him back. They used him for a couple of days, dropped him back off.
No,
They're like, this isn't what we're looking for.
No. This is look. It's gonna make Spoon mad. It's gonna make Spoon mad, but we'll tell the story.
Okay.
Spoon don't like these kind of stories.
Why does Spoon not like these type of stories?
Well, because
it's something he can make up to say.
No.
Yeah.
No,
There's no factual-
because
facts
it's about
Never
a child.
is.
Hey, look.
It's either one, two options. Either Spoon likes stories about children being sex trafficked, or he doesn't. I'm just assuming he's on the doesn't.
We can't prove that Corey Thompson's not a pedophile. None of us know that.
So
but
he doesn't
we can
like these
assume
kind of
he's not.
stories. He doesn't like these kind of stories. But I worked at a restaurant in Fairfield, Texas. It's right on the Interstate 45, and I'm 16 years old. Girlfriend's granddad got me the job, so I was hooked up. I was in there, and I'm working the cash register. Guy comes in. He's an African American man, sharply dressed. Okay, real nice looking fella. And he starts asking me questions, right? And so he asked me, "Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And I'm 16. I'm working the cash register, and I'm like, "Oh, I want to be an attorney." At the time, I wanted to be a lawyer because I was dating this girl, anyways. So I want to be an attorney. He goes, "Well, that's what I am. I'm an attorney." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, man." This day he's like, "You should give me your number. I can call you. I can help you become an attorney." And I'm like, "Makes sense."
It's the power of agreement.
That's a deal right there.
That's a fucking deal. This
what are the odds?
Yeah, I never would have got this opportunity had this gentleman not walked through here. So I gave him my phone number. And at the time, I was involved in a lot of sports, and my girlfriend lived 45 minutes away. So I was never at home, and we only had a home phone. So, but my dad's always there because my dad still to this day watches NASCAR in his underwear. And back then, he wasn't into NASCAR, but he still watched TV and hunting shows in his underwear all day. That's what he was when he was home from not working. He was there. So this guy kept calling, and my dad kept answering the phone, right? And he's like, "Yeah, Corey ain't here." Click. Corey ain't here. Click. Hang up. Kept calling. Of course, my dad does not relay messages to me at all unless it's like, Spoon called or Braxton called or somebody he knows. If he don't know who it is, he's not going to be like, "Hey, a random person keeps calling you." Well, one day I'm home and called, and I'm there, so I get on the phone. And he's like, "Yeah, you can't tell your dad, but we're having this deal with all these future attorneys and this and that.
Oh,
you
Lord.
come down to Houston, hang out, and all this kind of stuff." And I'm like, "Man, sounds like a plan. When's it gonna happen? This and that." And he's like, "But you can't tell your dad." I'm like, "Nah, he won't care. He's not. He don't roll like that." And so, anyways, get off the phone, and my dad's like, I tell my dad, I'm like, "Hey, this guy just called me and said, he's having this thing. He wants me to go to it." He's like, "Is he a black dude?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, he's been calling." And I was like, "Yeah, he knows I want to be an attorney. He says he's an attorney and this and that." And he goes, "No, he probably just wants you to suck his dick." And I was like, I'm 16, and I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, the chances of this being all true is slim to none, son. But if you really want
I hate
go,
to burst your bubble.
yeah,
Like-
but if you really want to go, just you know what I mean.
Good luck, son.
Good
yeah,
luck.
have fun."
Yeah. You're not coming back, just so you know.
And I was like, "All right, yeah, I don't want that." So I didn't go to the future lawyer retreat.
Obviously, because you're sitting here with us right now.
I mean,
We don't know.
we don't like. You either got to be a lawyer, or,
Yeah, I
or-
mean, but is that not my dad was just like, "Nah, here, this is what's
Didn't
really."
tell you no.
What if it wasn't though?
Yeah,
what if
no,
it wasn't? What if it was the
What if that
complete?
was the opportunity of the
Yes,
lifetime?
completely opposite.
What
The
if it
dude was just
was?
underplanning because he was so rich.
Yeah.
He was. You would be like a Supreme Court justice right now if
Something.
it was.
my dad convinced me with one he just wants to suck your dick. Or just wants you to suck his dick. And I was
don't-
like, "What?"